Hello, a day with Caleb here. We are doing another pickups video, minus one thing from eBay. This is stuff we picked up from a local Goodwill. I'm trying to remember. I was out doing some grocery shopping and I had to pick up a few things, and I think I ate close by to the Goodwill, and I'm like, I'll just go in, see what they have. Didn't really think I was going to get anything because the last few times hadn't found anything in there. I'm talking nothing. Uh, and they really haven't had a lot of turnover, not a lot of movies coming into the Goodwill store. But I managed to find quite a bit of stuff, and I need to start filming in Goodwills. Yes, I know this, uh, and I will work on that in the future. But when you go in with the mindset of nothing's going to be there, that's when you find a lot of stuff. So I should have known that. But next time we will. But we'll show off the great finds we got, and starting with Witness. And uh, that's a great movie poster. I did a while back on the channel. I did poster similarities, and one of the similarities was people having lips in their movies, like a close-up or whatever with Rocky Horror Picture Show, movies like that. But this is a great example of maybe doing something similar, but having just enough to differentiate yourself from other movies, because they kind of, as far as poster wise, a lot of them blend together almost like they're a part of a franchise together. But this is great. And I believe I've seen this movie. I could be wrong, but I believe I have seen this. And again, great movie poster there. Witness. Then the Cat in the Hat knows a lot about that. This is the PBS Kids run of Dr. Seuss, featuring Martin Short as the voice of Cat in the Hat. I did not know that. So there's a new series. Did Martin Short do the Cat in the Hat for every episode? I need to look that up. If you know, comment down below. But this new series was Martin Short, Cat in the Hat, every episode. That would be interesting to know that. But this is So Far So Goody, or So Far So Good. That's one of those Mandela effects there. But looks like a good episode here. Safari Adventure. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 episodes there, you can see on the bottom. Then we have to pick up Chuck Norris anytime I see a film that I don't have, which is rare with Chuck Norris, or that I haven't heard of. This is both. I didn't have it, and I've not heard of this Chuck Norris film, Lone Wolf McQuade. And maybe some of y'all are thinking that is a well-known Chuck Norris film. Well, I've never heard of Lone Wolf McQuade. Uh, Back in the day, we stayed at this uh, Evangelist. If you don't know what Evangelist is, they're basically a mobile preacher, travel the country, preaching church to church. We stayed in their mobile home between our transition from one church to another. We didn't have a house because we would stay at wherever the church was, they would usually get us a house. Until this house, we didn't own a house. Uh, anyway, he had a bunch of action films, and that's how I kind of got hooked on Chuck Norris, Jackie Chan. I'm trying to think of all the good ones. Arnold, Rocky, a bunch of old 80s, 70s, 90s action stars, Steven Seagal. And then, speaking of action stars, action stars, Midnight in the Switchgrass, Megan Fox, Bruce Willis. What year was this? 2021. So not an old, a newer release, which is hard to sometimes find that Goodwill. But I'm interested to see this one because given Bruce Willis's diagnosis and retirement, this was one of his last films. It wasn't his last film. I know what that one was. I don't have it, but I know what it is. But Midnight in the Switchgrass. Then we got, I believe this is the second SpongeBob movie, the SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of Water. And I have the third one, Sponge on the Run, right? Yes, Sponge on the Run. But surprisingly, when I looked this up, I do not have the first SpongeBob movie, which is a tragedy because the first one is so good. And eventually I need to get the whole series in like a cool box set as well. But I have the second and third SpongeBob movies. Need to find the first one. I need to purchase that. And this is what we purchased on eBay. And you might be thinking, Caleb, you're a Marvel guy, you're an MCU comic nerd, and I absolutely love Thor Ragnarok, so why would you not have this in your collection? Well, funny story there. Back in the day, Target would release these Target exclusive Blu-ray DVD combo, like special edition packs, where it would have the Blu-ray, the DVD, the digital copy, and it would have a book as well. And we'll show off the book in a minute. I started picking those up with Spider-Man Homecoming, my favorite Spider-Man, maybe my favorite. We won't go quite favorite MCU film, but my favorite Spider-Man, just edging out Spider-Man 2, which is such a fantastic film. But I rewatched Homecoming over and over and over and over again. So I got that release, which is similar to this, but it's like more of a hardback book version. Then I got Black Panther, and then this was releasing, so we went to Target to pick this version up, and they were sold out. I think I waited a couple of days because we were on a big job painting, so I didn't go right when it released, and it sold out. So instead of waiting and maybe them getting more in, I just went to right next door to Best Buy, and I got the Steelbook of Thor Ragnarok, which is a cool release, and I do like the artwork on this steelbook. But when it comes to my favorite MCU films, I want access to them. I have, can we see it here? I have the Phase 1 and Phase 2 box sets, but I still have all the phases of the MCU in separate releases because, you know, you want to pull it out and watch it versus having to go dig through the briefcase and all that drama. So I wanted easy access to this. The steelbooks I keep in like a slip protector thing. Anyway, so we got this release finally. Oh, I said eBay. This was from Macari, not eBay. Beautiful artwork. Such a shame about Thor Love and Thunder. There are some good elements in the story, Christian Bale, but a far cry from this beautiful masterpiece, Thor Ragnarok. Such a great film. This would be up there with Homecoming as something I watch over and over again. And then we have this book here. And somewhere in here, yeah, it's signed by the director, Taika Waititi. So that's cool. Again, beautiful artwork on these. So I technically I have like 3 releases of Ragnarok. But this one's obviously my favorite release. So excuse me. Such a fun movie. I need to watch it for the 800th time. And I just noticed that the parallels there. Just noticed that. And the parallels there. Anyway, so finally got that in the collection. I've been waiting a long time for that because that one for whatever reason was way pricey. It would hover around $60-$70, and for something that I already have a release of, that's not something, not a price I'm willing to pay. So I waited and waited and waited. Finally, this one came up for a very good price, so we jumped on it. Glad to have it. Got these Goodwill Finds. So like, subscribe, share with a movie lover, a MCU lover, even though Phase 5 maybe is not. It's kind of rocky, got up and downs, but we're excited for the future. The DCEU is kind of on the rocky terrain right now, but anyway, until next time, keep collecting.